The problem I have with this Chinese scooter, it's called the Avenza 150. It's made in China. The problem is that the nuts that they put on to hold the muffler assembly have stripped just from normal riding, which first of all caused a rattle, and then as I tried to adjust it, the screw was stripped down here. There's a screw that goes from here to here, and there's a bolt that's welded on that it just the bolt, or the nut stripped. So now what I'm going to do is drill out the threads and put a new bolt in and hope that works. And also, that was one. The second one that happened was up here, a slightly larger bolt. And this is a 10 millimeter bolt. This was a 8 millimeter bolt down here. And the same thing happened here. The bolt just fell out. It's not attached to a screw. It's actually attached to this part of, I don't know if it's part of the frame or what that is, but it looks like aluminum. Anyway, it just stripped out. And so now I'm going to drill out both of those and put in bolts and see if that holds. Hope it works. So the new hardware I bought to replace the stripped bolt, this is the 8 millimeter. I bought a new 8 millimeter longer bolt to bypass the welded on nut, and I'm going to replace it with this this, what do you call it, the locking washer and a nut. This is actually a locking nut, which I got a feeling the heat's going to burn off that nylon locking part, but we'll see. And then this one is just another, it's a 10 millimeter bolt for the other side to replace this, which is just stripped. And same assembly, locking washer and a nut. So we'll see what happens and see if it actually works. I had to buy two new metal drills to drill the metal, which I've never done before. So let's see what's going to happen there. But this one, 5/16, they didn't have an 8 millimeter drill. So anyway, all they had was inches. So I got a 5/16 for the 8 millimeter and a 3/8 for the 10 millimeter. So what I'm going to do is drill out those areas, and hopefully enough to insert the new hardware and just and make that secure. So, all right, here we go. And don't forget your eye protection and ear protection. Ideally, I would take off the whole muffler. You know, loose it is now. It's being held on by, I don't know what. I'm not even sure. I'm afraid to start loosening things and stripping them. So I'm just going to try to go through with the muffler intact to see if I can get the job done. Okay, the job's complete. It seems to have worked. It went easier than I thought, actually. The only snag was the larger bolt was a little bit too short, and so I had to go get a new one. But as you can see, everything's secure in there. New bolt and the locking nut, or not locking washer, and a bolt and the locking washer there, and it's super solid. So anyway, I'm gonna hope it works and doesn't come loose. Any comments, please let me know. All right, take care.